We cannot do this thing.
Yeah. So were you a grad student or something?
Just first year.
Business models and things like that. Right ideas for parks. They've already built schools and parks and housing and stuff like that. So it's really important that people start looking at the commons. And if you go down to in the borders in Scotland, they do the ridings. You know, it happens every year with the ride round the commons to make sure nobody's nicked any trees or taking fences down this. You know, it's kind of a symbolic thing. But it's the same here. You need to check the commons. We should have it here every year where we go around and check out all these places that are publicly owned, of course. So big open plan flats, with a wee tiny kitchen, which means you're not going to get kids in them or anything like that. You know, it's just investment buyers.
I mean, people specialise just in soil ecology, which is not my area of it. You know, I know a bit about soil ecology, but you know, there are people more knowledgeable than me that saying the ecosystem underneath our feet here is the most complex in the world. There's all kinds of interactions going on with different creatures and microorganisms and stuff, and it's all making our food and growing our fibres and yeah.
Tu veux bien me traduire ce qui est écrit là sur le panneau?
So yeah, I mean, like a big city like Glasgow would have a legacy of historical contamination that, you know, can come from factories, airborne pollution, and yeah, part of my work is looking at contamination in soils, not just in cities but also in the, you know, the wider environment. And yeah, we were talking about sustainable urban drainage systems, or SUDs. So people don't. You were saying like a developer would see this purely as a resource to build on, but what you do when you build, you know, you cap the environment essentially. You know, you're putting tarmac down, and this all increases runoff, and then you get into flooding issues, and so yeah, it's seen, you know, like soil as a valuable resource other than building houses on, you could say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think it's going to get worse before it'll get better. But I think the city's got a great opportunity to turn that thing around, even now.
Yeah.
You know, you think the amount of brownfield sites all over the place.
And you know, you were saying about this being a breathing space, a cooling point, and there's a thing connected with your Soul City that's in the St Enoch Centre today, where it's set 50 years in the future, when there's no access to soil or green spaces in the city, and you go and you get a sniff of soil to try and remind you what it's like coming into a park. Or so that was an interesting concept, idea. Quite like that one. Yeah.
We could take a walk through to Norman's, the bike place. You could look at that as a plug-in, you know, it's a great idea for the parks. But it's very interesting, accessibility.
Have any of you guys been down to Field North before? No? I'll tell you a bit about us. So it's we're an independent charity, and we've got lots of different adapted bikes, and we've got everything. We've got a bike for everyone regardless of age and ability. So I'll talk you through some of them here. We've got bikes like this as well, which you see there's no brakes up top here. So for this one, pedal forwards, and then to stop it, either stop it. So this one's really popular. Whoever's on this side is in charge of brakes and steering, and then whoever's on this side gets to just sit and enjoy the pedalling. So it's really good for people with visibility issues, or maybe someone with a learning disability, or you don't even have to pedal, so someone who maybe has to pedal can just sit on it and enjoy the freedom of cycling as well. And again, someone who's blind, so maybe like all the time going, oh look how beautiful that building is.